Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as Great Britain. We were, until pretty much just a minute or two ago in the game, doing really well. We had a strong alliance network and everything, and then we just lost the Ottomans as allies. So that puts us in a slightly difficult position. I would like to be friends with Russia or somebody along those lines. Who can I ally myself with? Sorry, I'm looking for allies right now because we need something to survive any potential coalitions. Sweden would be an ideal choice, but they're allied to Burgundy. So would Russia, but they're unhappy because I'm allied to the Timurids. Tunis would be nice. Portugal would be nice. Spain would be nice. None of whom actually like me. Songhai. Songhai wins the war against Portugal, I'll consider it. Outside of that, the Ming hate me. Chance I can... No, the Ming still really hate me. What is going on here? Japan is losing to the Ming. The Ming attacked Japan, wow. Okay. Well, I think for now we will have to try and survive on our own merits. Luckily the coalition against us really is Burgundy and Spain, and we do have the Dutch and the Austrians to deal with anything on that front. HRE is still not doing well. There is actually Reformed faith now. Huh. I have to say I'm a little bit surprised. We are still very tolerant of heretics. Shame I can't find any way to get more conversion strength. If I get more conversion strength though, I lose my tolerance of the heretics, which means all my Catholic land becomes an issue, but I don't really have Catholic lands. Looks like Spain decided it wanted to kill France, which is kind of amazing. And one of my armies is dying. Oof. We'll move you to there. I need some more transport ships, apparently. I also need another diplomatic tech so I can get advanced Quasi Bells. Or rather, Casus Belli. A little worried about how much the Ottomans hate me now. They really just want those 3 provinces. They shouldn't be a lucky nation anymore, should they? They are. Ah yeah, they're lucky nations with 1700s, right? Same thing with Poland. I think. I can't see what Poland has. Right. Disputed successions. Brandenburg, Silesia, and other stuff. Yeah. Nothing for me to worry about. I just need to rebuild my manpower. Rebuild my manpower and probably build more universities. I'm honestly thinking I might consider stopping my colonial policy. I'm colonizing pretty fast as it is. No, I suppose I should go for that tax modifier. That'll be nice. Although I kind of like the unrest better. Ottomans are now my rival. Okay, this means abandon being rivals with Poland. Switch rivals to the Ottomans. Because the Ottomans have enemies. One of the enemies of which is Russia. And that means if I can get Russia as friends... Of course, the Ottomans will now be friendly with my rivals. Not much I can do on that front. Wish I could... I don't want to abandon the Timurids because they're a fairly good ally, really. They have a good portion of troops. They're also... I don't border any of their lands. I have a feeling I lost my alliance with the Ottomans partially due to the fact my army is weak at the moment. lot of money to upgrade ships, though. And you are starving somehow. Split you in half, I guess. Can I afford 4 leaders? I can. Okay. Alright. No great military tech, but the fortresses might be nice. I'm putting up some pretty strong defenses in Egypt in hopes of, if the Ottomans do attack, to distract them. Can't afford that. Still want to avoid the English Civil War if that has any hope of firing. I also have fetishist rebels I really do need to go stomp. I think I only have like 1. No, there's 13 of them. Okay. Well, I will go full force, I guess. A bit redundant, but might as well. Go retake the coast of Nambia. I'm glad I've kept the Dutch as allies, though. The Dutch, in the event of a war, are right next to my borders. Ooh, that was bad. Shouldn't have lost claim strength there. Shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. Yemen hates me. Otherwise, Yemen would be an ideal ally against the Ottomans. Russia likes me, though. Let's get an alliance with Russia. Go. That is a terrible Saurita, though, they have ruling them. 060. Okay. Russia on my side is a good thing. If I could have persuaded Sweden to be on my side, I'd be in great shape, but I can't do that. Does balance out my alliance network. I don't know who's better, having Russia or the Ottomans. Probably the Ottomans, but Russia is no joke. Russia has a lot of manpower, which at this point in the world puts them rather different than the average person, because everyone else seems to be out of manpower. Go, burghers have been reined in a bit. Take money, I guess. Colony just finished. Well, I guess I'll return to Brazil and cause more havoc. Colonial Brazil doesn't seem to be doing too well. Peru's in good shape. Mexico, it looks very good shape. 13 colonies are in perfect condition. Diplomatic power, even better. Mission autonomy, I guess. How are we doing with absolutism? 50 out of 52. Could be a lot better, could be a lot worse too. So. And we can leave Nambia, or whatever they're calling this, Walvis Bay, I guess. These guys out of there before any more of them starve. Okay, the likely next place for war is in Europe, except if the Ottomans decide they want to kill me. Oh, where are you? Oh, that's the land I just took over. I suppose it makes sense they're a bit rebellious. Mogadishu. Why are you particularly rebellious? Tolerance, separatism, and overextension. I really don't want to have to come back to deal with these rebels again. At some point I might just create a client state and throw some land in it. The other thing to note is, ooh, Delian separatists. this could be a good opportunity. If the Delian separatists get independence from a war, I doubt they'll succeed though. That would give me the one province I need to conquer. Would be vulnerable again. So, manufactories. I've got a lot. I also still have a lot of development to do in England itself, especially if I want to hit 25 in all the provinces. They're paying us so cheap. I could try to conquer all of India, but I don't think I'm in the position to really do that at the moment. That might be another Let's Play. Also, I don't think it's entirely clear, but these episodes are going to be slightly longer than average, just in the hopes of trying to finish this campaign before they come out with their new update. Although I might re-roll the game, roll back the patch just to finish this. There we go. Prepare for wall of text, everyone. Wall of text has arrived. We now have causes of war against everybody under the sun, which is exactly what one wants. Though I do have to go stop you. Churchill, cool. 2 months and then we actually have positive manpower. Really wish Ottomans hadn't gotten mad at me for just taking Alexandria. Doesn't really feel like it's worth their effort to cause a fight over it, but guess they wanted to. Now, strengthen our trade. I haven't done that in a while. That should give us back to like 60, 70% control of the English trade node. Boy, even with all the hunting pirates we're doing, they still causing trouble. Oy. Okay. We're almost got enough admin to get that next tech. The next idea, sorry. The next idea would make a big difference for us, I think. It looks like Delhi may get their independence. Tibet should leave the coalition in a while. Yemen should leave any time now. They don't really care. Boost relations with them. Since we're no longer allied to the Ottomans, they should like us to some degree. Oh, I've got Poland back under control again. Nice. What's going on here in Russia? If the Russian queen dies at the age of 59, there's a succession war between me and Burgundy. Oh, please die. Please die. Oh, that would be hilarious if all of a sudden I inherited Russia. Ay, ay, ay. That would be like the most unbelievable luck at this point. I doubt it. Russians tend to always have a monarch. Crazy. I don't know if I could win that one. I could definitely beat Burgundy itself. It should be the coalition. Time to save money, I think. I need those ships upgraded. Colonies are going good. Oops, I got another merchant though I should deploy. Deployed. Might as well pull the trade from there too. I have a feeling we have an absolutely absurd amount of 177% trade power boost. Plus the Burgundians are negative. Better. There we go. That is significantly cheaper. Coring costs. Even though we do get imperialism, which is cheaper, it's still not perfect. Really want to fight for Spain. Amazing how fast I conquered France itself, and then it's amazing how long it's been since I've been able to really expand inside of Europe itself. I'm almost tempted to try and pull Rwanda in as an ally. They're totally useless in a war, but they would prove to be a distraction. I got it. I got a personal union with Russia. Oh. I have now logged 3,054 hours in Europa, and I just inherited Russia for the first time. I can't believe it. I can't believe I inherited Russia. That is insane. Now the question is, can I keep Russia under control? That might be hard. Yeah, I've just lost my rivals. Yeah, there go the Timurids as an ally. I don't need you as an ally. Bye, Timurids. I really don't need the Timurids anymore. Burgundy is no longer a valid rival. Oops. That is crazy. That is insane. That is completely insane. That is the biggest inheritance I have ever gotten in this game. The only one that even got close was one time I outright inherited Scotland as France. That is insane. I gotta get a diplomat over there to keep Russia in line, though. Also gotta make sure I have positive prestige. The last thing I want to do is lose it. Okay. Oh, actually, that's nice. The target owned subject rule applies to them. Perfect. I don't even want to know how much military power I have at this point. Absolutism is maxed out. How many troops does Russia bring to a war? Russia brings 166,000 and I have almost 200,000. Ay, ay, ay. Yeesh. We just became a monster there. Actually, the Timurids are willing to stay allied to me for the moment. Oh, that's crazy. Please stay allies. I keep the Timurids and I have Russia. It's just absurd. It's just absolutely absurd. I've actually got a shot to complete some of these things. Oh, if I was mean, I could be totally suicidal and take Russia and say, force religion. I would die so fast. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. What is my total development? 3,000. Ay, ay, ay. Crazy. Together, my colonies and Russia is 34,000. If you combine that all, I think I've got more development than pretty much all the great powers in the world. That is insane. Absolutely insane. I'm not complaining in the slightest, but it's insane. There we go. Churchill, Newfoundland is in good shape. Can't do anything about Canada, Spain or Canada, though. The annoying part is these guys are still willing to stay in the coalition. Yemen and Burgundy. Oh, Malabar got some independence down here. Truce with the Ottomans is it? They do not have enough aggressive expansion. Nice. I don't think the Ottomans with just Songhai and Ajuran are ready to try and pick a fight with me. I think it would be suicidal on their part. Oh, the only ally of Sweden is Burgundy. Russia just changing sides like that has just thrown the entire world into turmoil. I almost could vassalize Trebizond if they weren't so developed. I really need an Inquisitor advisor. Get a theologian, that's it. Okay, positive prestige. Good positive things all around. I can annex or have a chance of inheriting Russia in 50 years. That is not my problem. That's you, Russia. I really should stop showing subject rebels. As nice as that is, we still have our own problems to deal with. Amazing how independent these guys are for decades after their conquest. True discontent and heretic royalty don't help either. But. We have positive manpower. Okay. Let's investigate Europe here. I need more cannon. That is almost a guarantee. You always need more cannon in this game. 41,000. I also need to upgrade these ships. Ships. I don't have the 2,600 needed there. Okay. Burgundy is 4% of trade. Burgundy actually is no longer like negative 70% trade power thanks to my no longer being rivals with them. Can I upgrade you? I can. I should upgrade you. Heavy frigates. It's going to take a while to raise enough money to fully upgrade all my ships, but every little bit helps. Kind of want to let Adran revolt again. I think I will. But I need to upgrade you. I could. Probably will once we let that revolt happen. The sheer amount of money we get from the New World is insane. Wondering what our total gold income per year is. Oh, what's going on? Netherlands are calling me to war against Liege. Yeah, I'll join, but I don't think I really need to get involved. The Dutch alone look to be capable of winning more. However, in the interest of our alliance, I think I will send mercenaries. It's really a war between the Dutch and Munster. Liege is just the cat's paw. Okay, that's being upgraded, that's being upgraded. How are my ships back here doing? 81%. Can upgrade that. Oh, I already... No, I didn't do that. Did this one. Actually, I don't know why I have a trade ship there. Trade ship is kind of redundant, actually. Since we never use the ship for trade anyhow. Get money. Halfway to the money we need. And upgrade you, okay. We actually have a good amount of sailors too, we have a good income. We're fighting with mercenaries, we're not going to lose manpower in this war. Almost tempted to try and raise an entire new regiment of Mercenaries. That is annoying. That loss, though, is annoying. Okay, Russia is being controlled literally by the fact that I have unified administration. Another Brazilian colony done. Anglicanism is a pretty powerful force in the world, honestly. We'll support our government with gold. One corruption isn't bad at all. Again, native revolts. I almost wish you didn't get notifications for the native battles, but I guess they count as battles anyhow. We'll pay for bread. Once we get a new world charter, I'm happy. Ajuran separatists. That is okay, if annoying. Russi separatists. Yeah, I know that. Figured they'd revolt right afterwards, but Mogadishuan separatists. I hope they revolt soon. That would be a really nice revolt if they did. Another thing that'd be nice if I could convert the culture, like Catalan culture, away from Spain. They're looking like two fairly good armies. Bengalese separatists. I might wait until the Mogadishuans revolt, though. Oh. I forced another person out of the war. What a surprise. Left just Munster. Oh shoot, lost prestige. That sucks. Gonna be Russia, right? Yep, Russia. So clearly I have to find a way to maintain good prestige. Because a rebellious Russia is the last thing we want. Although I could, oh yeah, I'll support income. Oh yeah. 15 gold a month? Yeah, who cares? That's something you can only do when you just have sheer manpower and money reserves. More money reserves than manpower. I will say, I don't think I've ever earned this much money in a game as a nation, ever. Just the sheer amount of money we make per month is insane. I don't like any of these. Assimilation and settlement policy. Do admin. Yeah, all these are going to be bribes. Bribe, bribe, bribe. Crownland support. The bribe. Navy commissions. We got that. Okay, so now if we convert culture, it's cheaper. Great. I guess I will do some. Don't have much we need for it though. It'll literally just clean up some of the Breton culture. Most of the other stuff we're pretty tolerant of. Okay, our Jean Per has revolted. Do you think the Indians would learn after a while that they can't really win these wars? Boosted army professionalism, I will happily take that. We're looking at, hey, we've hit 60 army professionalism, good. We'll draft ships for war. That should end this war with Munster pretty well. I mean, it's kind of sad. You look at Munster's armies, and then you just look at my small sending force. The sheer difference in manpower is insane. The only thing is, I don't really want the Dutch to gain too much land anymore. Ideally. Oh, they did. Oh well. Worst things in the world. At least it eliminates another country from the HRE. I think the HRE is that much smaller. HRE is actually kind of tiny at the moment. Okay, we'll send you to repress rebels, and I will end this here. So we are doing absurdly well. You could, you really could have asked for a much better game. Getting Russia is always unbelievable, truly unbelievable, especially when they're this loyal because I'm supporting loyalists. So that's it for this video. We are now the definitely dominant power in the world, capable of taking on either the Ottomans or the Ming for sure at this point. I'm almost tempted, if this coalition was to leave, to launch a war on the Ottomans. Obviously, I'm not going to do that at the moment. Burgundy would be the next target. Outside of that, we have one more short war in India against Marwar, who apparently didn't lose Delhi. And then we're going to be hitting the Enlightenment soon. Plus, I have to go after Dutch. Other than that, we also have to seize land in both Malta, Crete, and Kibris, which I believe is Cyprus. Yep. And we have to take those 5 provinces in Egypt. Obviously, there's no way we're going to be able to threaten the Ottomans. Well, we'll see how that all works out. Anyhow, thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye for now.